Good evening, YouTube family. Welcome to another Two Family Homestead live stream. Woo!
Okay, we are here on a Tuesday evening. How is everybody doing out there? Got a few in the channel here. I see Mama Z, Grandma is so happy, J-Love, Rustic Tradition Homestead, Built on a Rock. Sherry is here, wonderful. Healthy Homestead Chick, Britain Farm Homestead, Geeky Gardens, Trip H Farm. Welcome, welcome. So nobody sent me any questions to go through for tonight. So I have a rant. I have a rant on YouTube. And we'll just kind of go with that. If anybody's wants to know something about editing, wants to know something about OBS, wants to know something about graphical editing on a photo or something, or putting those into your videos, just ask it in the chat here. But in the interim, as I'm sure that those of you know that are monetized, that on every video you upload, you have to declare about the video, whether or not you have to turn monetization on. There's no default settings, so you have to turn that on, and you have to declare what that it's not for kids and this and that, and doesn't have adult content, and it doesn't talk about guns and knives and all the other crazy things that YouTube/Google doesn't want you to talk about. And if you do that persistently, then they say, oh, you're good enough, you can start rating your own videos. And until that changes, well, we'll go with your rating. Well, okay. That sounds pretty good. And believe it or not, we have an excellent rating. We've stayed pretty good for monetizations, but we have a problem here, and I don't know what causes it, and we're not high enough up on the food chain for anybody at YouTube to get back in touch with me to tell me why. But every live stream we do automatically gets flagged. I want to read it correctly here. For limited advertising. This video is running limited or no ads due to the content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. It remains fully playable and eligible to earn subscription revenue from YouTube Premium. So, every time we do a live stream, it starts off being monetized. Somewhere through the process, it goes into this yellow dollar sign. I'm just checking to see if tonight's has already done that.
You do have a question.
It has. I do have a question.
What's a good free photo editor for making thumbnails?
Okay, North and South Homestead, let me ask you first, do you have a PC or do you have a Mac? And while you're typing that back, let me share with you that I don't know how many of you, when you came into this live stream tonight, did you get an ad? I don't know. But at this point, I bet you're not. This live stream, which is the top row here, is already changed to yellow. It's running limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. Now, what's very interesting about this?
It's a Mac and an iPad.
Mac and an iPad. Okay, if you want a free photo editor for on a Mac, probably the best one you could possibly get is a program called GIMP, G-I-M-P. It is an excellent editor. It's got more bells and whistles than you can shake a stick at it. It's an excellent program, and it's free. It's an open source program, and it's always being improved. But it can probably do 99.95% of the editing that you could do with the high dollar Photoshop. I don't know of anything you can do in Photoshop you cannot do in GIMP. So now, having said that, the GIMP editor maybe is a little bit more clunky. Maybe it's not as polished, but it doesn't stop it from doing its job. So GIMP is the one you'll want to look at. All right, getting back to this, what you see here, tonight's video, you notice we're live right now. This has already changed to limited. No rhyme or reason. I'm looking at this page, so it's saying that there's 19 of you in here. I don't know. We have 27 views and 19 viewers. And of course, you can't get comments until after the stream has ended. But what has to happen is I have to come in here to this page after the stream, after we close this down. I think I have to do it then. I haven't tried doing it while it's live here. I'm going to do that. If you are certain that your video thumbnail and metadata meet the YouTube's advertiser-friendly guidelines, you can request a human review. We prioritize review based on number of singles. Learn more. Let's see what that is. If the content of the video you upload is identified as not suitable for most advertisers, you will see a yellow $ next to the video, and it will be marked. Our automated systems think your content is not suitable for all brands. If you think our systems made a mistake, you can request human review. Your review gets sent to an expert, and their decisions help our systems get smarter over time. Well, it never used to do this, so I'm not sure that their systems are getting smarter. I think they're getting dumber. Deleting the video and re-uploading it won't help. Videos can only be submitted for review one time, and the review decision cannot be overturned. Learn more about how ad-friendly reviews work. So, let's learn more. This article is for creators who are part of the YouTube Partner Program, which we have been since, 2016? Yeah.
Farmer Nemo, is it because the description and tags are empty?
Description and tags are not empty. Is it? Let me let's go see. I did not think they were empty. Oh, I got an ad. We'll skip the ad. Okay, here's the description. It's full. The only way for me to show you the tags is for me to turn on TubeBuddy or something here, and because of the overhead, I'm not going to do that. So let me get back out of this so we're not rebroadcasting our broadcast. So when you turn on ads for a video, or automated systems check whether it meets our advertiser-friendly content guidelines. If your video doesn't, you'll see a yellow monetization icon next to that video. Our systems don't always get it right. No kidding. When you request a review of your video's monetization status, if you get a yellow icon when you request a review, a policy specialist, a real person, not a machine, inspects the video and makes a monetization decision. That icon status won't change once a review is done by a once a review is done by a specialist is complete. Well, the point I'm getting at here is, and I'm going to go ahead and click this now, just see if it makes any difference. Every live stream we have done that we can remember this year, isn't it? Every single one. I have to request this. In some cases, not many, in some cases, a couple hours later, it's approved. This is from our Monday Night Live last night, which was a 2.5-hour show. If you missed it, you really missed a great show. But if you notice, it's not been reviewed yet.
Last Mondays took 2 days.
Last Mondays took 2 days. I think last Thursdays took 2 days. So, for the life of me, I have written. I have gone to the extent that I can go with our status at YouTube to try to find out what is it that we are doing that is tripping that. And I have gone in and I have changed things. I have cut down on things that we have put in the description. I've tried nothing in the description. They always turn it green. I'm sure that last night's will be turned green. Matter of fact, if we filter this for monetization, and we'll say limited, let's apply that. Here was one that it just never happened. I don't think they ever came back and said that it didn't meet the guidelines, but this was back in 2017. Every other live stream that we've had is good to go. These are the only 3. That's tonight's, last night's, and this one back from 2017. Now, we're not a big channel. We don't have 100,000 subscribers, 200,000, 1 million. We just, we don't have that. We don't have 40,000 views a day. We don't make hardly anything on YouTube. If it wasn't for our wonderful supporters, we probably would only get a check every other month, maybe. So it's frustrating. It is very frustrating. But this is the kind of thing that you can kind of face as you become monetized.
Mindful Homestead has said it's because you use third-party streaming software.
Oh, I don't think that would be the case. Who thinks this?
Mindful Homestead.
Mindful Homestead. We're using OBS, well known. And I would find that hard to believe. I mean, they have it set up when you I am not sure. Can you? I don't know if you can schedule a stream without using the third-party streaming software.
Farmer Mima, what about the box that says you aren't talking about the things on that list? Have you already marked it? I don't see the option to fill out before I go live. And North and South Homestead has a question also.
Oh, Fireman CV. Hello, hello. Springfield Ridge, we never used to have that issue, but for the past year, for about the past year, we've had an issue. Bill on the Rock, we have asked. I've been in contact with some pretty big YouTubers, Nick Nimmin, Brian G, Roberto Blake. Not a clue. But I wanted to share that with you because this is one of the things that that we find that is frustrating. Fireman CV, I see he's in the room here. He and I pretty much every year do some Christmas music live streams, and boy, talk about fighting copyrights.
There's a question, just getting back into YouTube this year. I changed my channel name, but Link is the old name. Can I get it changed?
I don't wait a minute. I don't understand.
North and South Homestead.
Well, I'm looking at the chat here and I'm not seeing this stuff. So anyway, you've changed your name. So you've gone in and made a custom link? For example, the link to our channel could be youtube.com/twofamilyhomestead. We'll get you to our channel.
They said the link is the old name. So we'll change it to the new one is what they're asking.
Is there a way to change it? Let's take a peek. Okay, so you were obviously eligible for a custom mural, which we were as well. Let's go into this and see if it says you can do it more than once. Okay, remove custom mural and claim a new one. Right here you go. So in the YouTube help pages, it states you can remove a custom mural for your channel up to 3 times per year. So you're going to have to sign in to YouTube, go to your About Me page, select the account with your YouTube channel in the top right. You may have to click all of your brand accounts if your account is not in the list. Find your current custom mural under Sites and click Edit. Next to the mural you want to remove, click X and click OK. And then if you're still eligible, you can claim a new mural right away using the same steps as from up above. So, quick, dirty answer to your question is absolutely. You can do that up to 3 times a year.
Okay. The Mindful Homestead says YouTube can tell the feed isn't coming directly to them. Same as when folks skirt the mobile streaming mini sub requirement with Streamline.
The feed is going right directly 100% to YouTube. From my living room, it is going directly to YouTube. And I can show you that. It's probably going to be very hard for you to read, but I am going right directly to youtube.com/live2. So it's a RTMP stream. So, and it's not going to any third-party thing. It's not doing a restream or anything like that. We're going 100% directly to YouTube. It would be going to the exact same place as if it were going. Well, it is. It's coming from my computer. Ultimate Gardening. Hello. Welcome to the stream tonight. Blue.
Made cookies.
You made cookies.
Yeah.
Wonderful. What kind of cookies did you make? Chocolate chip, I hope.
I knew that was coming.
Farmer Brad is customizing some of the ads. I'm at this point for what we're doing, I just let YouTube do the ads. And they can and do run ads. Here's the part that's really frustrating. As you saw when I clicked into tonight's stream, from here, I got an advertisement. And if you notice, this says limited. So it says, is running limited ads. It remains fully playable and is eligible to earn subscription revenue from YouTube Premium. Which means that if somebody clicks on it, does not have YouTube Premium, they're maybe going to have to watch an ad, and I won't make a dime. Not that you even make 10 cents from an ad, but just saying. It's just one of these things that's extremely frustrating, and nobody at YouTube, and I understand. I mean, there's gazillion people on YouTube. But it would be nice that, to be able to either get an answer or find an answer. I certainly cannot believe, I mean, there's too many other services out there that that can do streaming. I'm sure they don't all have this thing. I think that I don't want to say our channel's being picked on, because I don't know that we're big enough to pick on. But I can also tell you that I do know of a fella that they've got approaching 60,000 subscribers, and for an entire month they didn't make a dime. There's a crazy number of views that their videos had. I mean, when he uploads a video, he gets 6,000 to 7,000 views on it, and he uploads like 3 a week. So, but for 32 days or something like that, Not a dime was paid. He did get a response from him and said that well, it's been determined that there's been some activity involving the advertisements when your videos are being played, that they're being falsely clicked on or clicked on by bots or something like that. So they had to supposedly, and I'm hearing this third party, but supposedly they had to refund the advertisers all the money they had paid that for the ads that ran on his channel. I don't know if that's the case or not. It's kind of silly, but I do know that he normally probably gets somewhere around $1,000 a month, give or take. Probably a little more. I'm probably being pretty conservative. You still get ad revenue. Well, from what I have noticed, and I know that for their analytics to catch up, it's a problem. And if things are just shut off for a couple hours, well, that's hard to judge because their analytics are not quote unquote live as to what's going on. But it does seem very. The time that the live streams are watched are during the stream. We'll catch some afterwards. Maybe somebody. Maybe we had a topic on that somebody wanted some more information on, so they went back and skimmed back through the stream. I've gone back in and changed some thumbnails. We've changed some metadata. Where to begin, Homestead? Good to see you here tonight. Ultimate Gardening.
Ultimate Gardening is a young man.
It is?
Yes. So I requested that I put in his link, and I asked that they check him out. Yeah, he has very good videos. He's a young man doing this. He's doing very well.
Okay. How many we got in here? I can't see that far over.
28.
Pete's Little Homestead. Look at you all dressed in green tonight. It is so good to see you.
There's Morgan. They were just questioning what do the big channels do on their lives.
Yeah, there we go. Goldshaw Farm. I was just sharing one of our frustrations that we're having here as far as monetization on our streams. And you may I don't know. I don't think you do. Obviously, you don't do as many live streams as what we do. But all of our live streams seem to go yellow shortly after the stream starts. So tonight's live is already got limited advertisement, as you can see here. Our Monday Night Live is still marked as limited, although we requested the review right after the stream ended last night. And just for grins and giggles, I've already requested a review for this stream. Fireman, that's you tell him. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
I wonder if Morgan has somebody direct to chat with at YouTube.
I think once you hit 100,000, yeah, you do get.
Once you
but I don't know that they can talk about other channels.
Yeah.
So that's it. If everybody here knows 4 people that can subscribe to us, and those 4 can know 4 more, before you know it, we could get up to that number.
Is it better to do, yeah, right, in our lifetime. Is it better to do videos or lives?
Okay, I think it's probably better to do videos than lives. And here's why. Typical live stream, at least wise in the format that we do them, lasts for about an hour, which is a long time. Now here's where live streams do help you. We're engaging a lot of the folks in here for a relatively long watch time. People don't come in here and sit for 30 seconds and leave. They come in here and they sit for 30 minutes and leave. So that helps our watch time go up in numbers.
Well, you need to talk to Morgan, because it's not that ours aren't monetized right away. He doesn't realize, he wasn't here when the chat started with that.
Okay. And Morgan, pretty much what I'm saying is, tonight's live stream, before it went live, it was green. Everything was fine. When we upload a video, they say that my ratings are so good that I can self-induce the ratings for our videos, which I do, and everything's green. But somehow early on during a live stream, it changes to this wonderful amber color. Now, I don't mind, that just means you got to speed up to get through the light, right, when it turns yellow. So it's not like it's red, but it's taking longer and longer and longer for these to be approved. For example, we're still waiting on last night. Now, a couple months ago, they would do the same thing, but I would request a review, and usually within 3 hours, it was green again. And they always do turn green. If I scroll down through here, you can see that. They're all green. We're not bad people. So Morgan has a very good format for his videos. He is a wonderful storyteller, and he can tell stories in a way that it's interesting. It compels one to listen to him. I'm sure that his view time on his videos is through the roof as compared to most channels. He's one of these people that just has a really good knack for that. And he's freaking hilarious. Morgan and his ducks. So, any other questions that are popping up here? Okay. I was going to my topic changed what I wanted to talk about tonight. So this whole rant was a last minute thing. But what I wanted to talk about tonight was animation that you create yourself in a video using an editor. It could be done with probably any editor, but let's say Filmora or Power Director or an editor like that, something that you can take snapshots of the video and save this.
Homestead Paradise has a question.
Yes, you can add an end card after the fact. Absolutely. After you post a video, here's things you can do after a video is up. You can change the title of the video. You can rename it to whatever you like. You can change the thumbnail. You don't like the thumbnail you have, you can create a new one. Well, speaking of thumbnails, did you folks like that alligator that was looking at you tonight? Just curious. That was a combination of two photographs. Anyway, you can change the thumbnail. You can add informational screens, which are the ones that they're always saying, if you look up here or look up here, whichever way it is, one way or the other. So those are your informational cards. End screens, ones that show up at the end of the video that feature another video for people to watch or link to a channel. And the other thing you can do after the fact is you can change the keywords, the metadata, the underlying metadata.
Homestead Guy 1976 has a question for you.
All right, who is it you said had a question?
Homestead Guy 1976. How are your retention numbers on your non-live videos?
Depends on the video. Depends on the video. We have some that as an average, I'm going to say we have a 50% drop off, 20% into the video. So obviously that's much less on a 5-minute video than it is on a 30-minute video or 20-minute video. And it really kind of depends on what it is. Now, some of the videos, some of Sherry's cooking videos do fantastic. They're getting a lot of views. And surprisingly enough, we've been getting a fair amount of overseas views on some of her cooking videos, and comments from folks overseas. Mindful Homesteader, the reason I have to take away from that is, in the first place, they don't know if we have somebody else on here or not. Obviously, if they watch the video or something, they could make that determination. But if we just had a direct film from our living room through the computer, no third-party software, They don't know who's sitting in the living room. So that Good Time Holler Homestead. Go Shawl Farm, rule of thumb. That's an excellent one to shoot for.
Kyle's asking about shorts. You're in shorts.
Yeah, I have shorts on. Who's asking?
Trevage, Kyle.
Okay, a short, as I understand it, this is YouTube saw somebody else becoming very popular with a very small video platform, and they wanted to jump in on this, and that was from India, I think from India, and it's a YouTube short. In a nutshell, is a video that is less than 1 minute in length. Does not qualify to be a short if it's over a minute. It is taken with or typically taken with a phone in portrait mode, which goes against everything I've ever talked about with you folks. I say, anytime you want to take a video with your phone, you got to hold it horizontal because that fills up the screen. That's your 16:9 resolution. Well, a short is a 9:16 resolution. So it's in a portrait mode, less than a minute in length, and you have to have in the title #shorts. They're just quick, dumb little videos. And we have put a couple out. Let's look and see here, because they show up. They're not monetized. They are monetized, but YouTube says they're not paying revenue on them. So this last one, we just put this one out. Smudge Loves His Ice Cream Shorts, and it's got 80 views and 18 comments, and that was released last night, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this is another one that she did a couple days ago. It's got 403 views. Now, I'm sure that one of the pulling factors to this shorts that Sherry released 2 days ago, having the name Baby Lock in the title, I'm sure, is drawing some people into that, because people are searching for that.
Yes, it's YouTube's answer. It's YouTube's answer for India for TikTok.
Well, yeah, it's already a going thing in India, and so people are jumping on the bandwagon here, and supposedly we'll probably soon find another little tab on our browsers and a thing for our phones that are going to specialize in the shorts videos. That's my assumption. But they claim that they're not going to run ads on them. And I can't say I blame them. A lot of advertisements they get are longer than a minute. Who wants to watch a 3-minute advertisement for a 35-second video? It just doesn't make sense. Southern Blessed Homestead. I feel your pain on the last minute updates. Okay, Morgan is saying that TikTok apparently has a monetization program as well. Morgan, I'm kind of curious with the TikTok monetization program. I mean, are people actually making? I mean, there's a lot of people on YouTube that are making decent money, like you are. You're probably what, making 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,000 a month, somewhere in there. You say TikTok?
It's a phone app.
I was just looking for the monetization thing.
You need 10,000 followers to enter the program. It doesn't pay as much as YouTube, but it has potential.
So anyway, there you go. Another way to possibly make money. Cassandra B, a Jamie raid. Do you know who Jamie is? Well, we welcome the raids.
Well, let's talk about with Jamie right there. They are.
There's a HAIME raid. Hello, Painkiller. How are you doing here this evening?
Ooh, lasagna soup. I'll have to go look at that one.
So, Jamie Raid, thank you so much for stopping in here. Let's talk about it with Jamie Raid. Let me see what we can come up with here. I have no idea. So, from the Jamie Raid folks, what channel is that exactly? Let's talk about it with Jamie. Let's talk about it with Jamie. Okay. Let's talk about it with Jamie. That must be the channel.
Yes, Daryl, that is the channel.
Okay. Well, let's talk about it with Jamie. Thank you so much for stopping in here. And I see that they are doing a live right here at this point in time, and they must be jumping into some other lives. So thank you for stopping by. And I see that we have our friendly bears coming to us out of Georgia have stopped in here. Sean in Alaska. So this is the channel that that is sharing their folks with us, stopping in. Appreciate you all stopping by. You're welcome to hang around as long as you like. So And everybody in here, you suppose you can check out this channel as well. See, she's got almost 1,900 subscribers. So, Duncan 1900 is in here. That's Mighty Mouse Not Bear. Okay, so any other questions? I mean, we've got a couple of spot on people in here. Big Bear Homestead has been playing this game for a long, long time. Morgan is on the north side of 100,000 subscribers, so he has obviously found something that works. We have the infamous Grizz 270 is in here.
Robin wants to see more about shorts.
You'd like to see some more about shorts? Well, I have a pair of blue shorts on right at the moment. It's actually warm enough here today to be wearing shorts. All right. All right, YouTube Shorts. It's a new short form video experience for creators and artists who want to shoot short, catchy videos using nothing but their mobile phones. And I guess you're seeing some examples here on this page. But it's just, I see they have added on their phone thing there, create a short. So they obviously have an editing program built into this for the phone app. Multi-segment camera to string multiple clips together. Record with music from a large library of songs that will continue to grow. Looks like speed controls. So this is the latest thing. So let's do this. Okay, so this is...
You don't need an app, Big Bear.
No.
It's on your phone.
Okay, so here's the thing about shorts. And this is, who's this from? From a Creator Insider. Creator Insider. It is YouTube says as they roll out the features, they are going to consciously monitor the impact they will have on your analytics. The shorts videos will not be supported by advertisements, and they will not generate revenue from YouTube Premium subscription. So in other words, do not expect to ever get a dime from making a shorts. It says they're working on ways to make them profitable for you, but at the moment, those features are not live as of yet. We'll go up and see when this was done.
People are doing them because they're getting subs from them.
Yes. Now, on the plus side, because of the shorts, that can increase your sub count. I believe you are still getting watch time from them. I can't. I think I saw that somewhere in a thing that you do get watch time for them. And obviously, if somebody stumbles onto your shorts, and as long as they're nice and clean and tidy, and they stick around for a while, then you could pick up some additional subscribers and check out your other videos. So there's a
Watch time and views. Yep.
there's a backdoor benefit to them, but there's no initial over-the-counter make money from them. And this was from October the 12th, 2020. Now, this is interesting here. And again, this is all out of YouTube. Can I monetize YouTube Shorts video? No, and the watch time from them won't add your monetization either. The minimum video runtime for ad placement is 2 minutes. And then somebody jumps in and says they can put an ad on 1.5 minute videos. So I don't know. I do know that when we looked at channels, when we look at channels on Thursdays and try to make suggestions to people, we would occasionally run across somebody getting started and they had 10 and 12 and 18-second videos on their channel, and it was always my contention, and I shared with them that this is probably just a total waste of time. There's not enough time in that video to show an ad. There's not enough time in that video to how many times is a 15-second video going to have to be watched to make an hour? I mean, it's just...
Yeah, Sean, yeah. The only upside is possible new subscriber. Yeah.
I believe that to be the case. New subscriber is like dangling a...
Worm.
Yeah, dangling a pretty worm over a hungry bass. Come and take a bite of this. All right. What else do we have? Anything? Well, all in all, I'm going to say that tonight went fairly well. Mm-hmm. Want to thank you all for being here. Number one, special thank you to our moderators. We seem to, what do we kind of average in here? don't know how many people's in here.
30.
Oh, well, we got 29 people in here. Thank you all very much for being here. So special thank you to our moderators. An extra special thank you to those that are in Smudge's pack. They're the ones that dig a few cents out of their pocket every month for to help get some kibble for Smudge, and we certainly appreciate that.
Wait, are you ending the show? Well, it's been an hour, Jason.
Wait, yes, Jason, we started an hour ago. So, yeah.
Just got a notification. Yeah, Robin says you can use existing footage, just change format. It distorts the format. Just
Well, if you want to show it full on, it distorts it. So, Morgan, thank you for stopping in. Always good to see you, and you're always welcome. Matter of fact, anytime you'd like to jump in here and share some tips, you let me know, and we'll just feature you here. And of course, the same thing goes for Big Bear down there. So, special thank you to our people that are in Smudge's pack, like Peaceful Homestead here. He just joined last night, and we really appreciate it. Copper Kettle Farms, another excellent creator here that has done some special shows for us here regarding Canva. I have been waiting for you to go on and nothing. What's he talking about?
YouTube never notified him that we went live until they just popped in.
Where were you at last night? Maybe they got notified for last night. All right. Homestead guy in 1976. Well, Homestead guy, if you are trying to get everything in the screen, and you squeeze the screen down by putting it on its edge, you are either going to distort the image or you're going to have a very small picture in the center.
Yeah, Smudge was shot in regular landscape, and you converted it. That's why he's distorted. Okay, 9 o'clock. Southern Blessed is on.
Okay, so what? Southern Blessed is on. Anybody else?
Apparently Farmer Brad is on.
Farmer Brad, Southern Blessed Homestead are both on live, so check them both out. A couple good channels. And we will see you Thursday, I hope. Everybody take care. Have a good evening. Good night.